I wouldn't have cared if Trump signed up with the Democrats or the Republicans. If he pursued the policy objectives that he's pursuing, I would have signed up either way.
I mean, he's not a Republican, right? I mean, not in any meaningful sense. I mean, if you think of Republicans as they have been for decades, at least since Reagan, right? Yeah, right. John McCain, these guys. That's the Republican Party. He's not anything like. He's nothing like anybody. He's a unique creature. And I think about what happens after Trump, and maybe if we're lucky, it's a J.D. Vance, a Marco Rubio. There's that kind of, we can speculate on what that kind of path should look like. But there'll never be another one of these guys. He's amazing. And he's just infected and taken over by power of personality and will, the Republican Party. Now, in fairness, there's also something to be said, for turnover,
term limit.
right? Yes. So, the TV show Firefly, are you familiar with it? The science fiction show?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, it doesn't really matter. But the point is, it was a show that was short-lived. It got one season and then it was canceled. And that first season was fantastic. It was amazing. And everyone, when it wasn't renewed, we were all shocked. We were like, we have to have another season of this. And then as you mature in life, you realize, you know what? If they'd done 3 or 4 seasons of that, it might have been like The Walking Dead. It might have turned into trash. And then we wouldn't have such fond memories of it, right? So that kind of summer love has like Romeo and Juliet, they all die, so they never have to get old and be a married couple who's fighting all the time, right? They have that perfect existence of that first tinge of love. There may be some of that, Trump's too old to do many terms anyway, but if he did 3 or 4 terms, by the end of those 3 or 4, we might be saying, it's time for a change. The world, maybe he's the same, but the world has changed around him. And sometimes you just need a different guy in the job for the changed circumstances. But for right now, I can't imagine a guy who's better suited to save our nation and realize its greatest potential than this President Donald J. Trump. We are blessed to have him.